Okay, welcome to Spa. This is the Ruf Cup, and we're already underway starting from the pits. So 2 cars have just passed me, which means I'm now in 20th position. I'll just do the tricky pit lane exit, making sure that I don't get an unsafe pit exit. And down through Eau Rouge for the first time. As you can see, clear track behind. And this is going to be a low strength of field race, so these guys ahead are probably going to be a little slow. I'm already catching this guy. Looking down a second gear. Always find this a little bit tricky getting this right. And this especially tricky. It's kind of really difficult to get it to rotate around that apex. Okay, just use the brake to rotate here. Just easing off a little bit, don't want to run wide there. If you've ever driven this track in iRacing, you know how easy it is to pick up off tracks. Try to get on this curb a little bit to rotate around here. I'm just thinking I'm going to get past this guy. Again, backing off a little bit. Again, trying to avoid the off tracks. And it's got a bunch of cars ahead. Brake a little bit, down a gear, and just again careful of going too wide on exit. And coming up to the braking zone, got to be a little bit careful here. And quite a bit of carnage there. Hate this corner. Can never really get it right. But yeah, so far we've made it one place. Bit of mischief there. And another corner that I kind of struggle with a little bit. Just trying to turn on that discoloration on the track. See if I can go past him down the straight here. Yep. I think he must have eased off there. After that, I really took that corner badly. Just being very careful not to get an off track or even a slowdown penalty. There's 2 more cars out of the race, so far I've gained what, 3 positions? 4 positions, I suppose. Back down a 3rd gear. Brake hard, a couple of blips. See if I can rotate it around here. Didn't do that very well. We got a car behind us. So I want to get through these guys pretty quickly. See if I can accelerate through here and find a way to pass him. No. I'm going to brake a little bit early because I'm really afraid of going through the back of these guys. They're quite a bit slower than I am. It'd be very easy to go into the back of them. So he's protecting the inside. Let's try and get a good run on the exit. Just force my way down his inside. There you go. That's how you deal with passing in difficult situations. Just give yourself a little bit of elbow room, and so that you can get a little bit of a better corner exit. Now they're having a battle behind me. And another two go off. Gone a bit wide there, a little bit distracted. And step on the brake again, a couple of free blips just to get down a second, rotate, and then looks like trouble behind me. You got to really turn that quickly to get back on the inside there. You can't afford a big gap between turning the first turn and the second turn. Once you're in the corner, you really have to be making that second turn. Otherwise, you really are not going to get it right, and you're going to end up getting a 1x at least. Want to take a lot of this corner here. The compromise corner, trying to set yourself up there. Could have done that a little bit quicker. Again, rotate around this corner in second gear. Trying to find the right moment to get back on the gas. Really should take more of the curb on the exit, on the middle of the turn there. On that exit, so I can then be carrying more speed. Again, use the brake to rotate onto the apex. Use a little bit of curb there, and then yeah, I could have been a bit more aggressive there, but it's so easy to pick up a lot of 1x's around here. Yeah, and you want to take a lot more of that inside curb. Get up on the curb here and turn in nice and early. Get on the curb here again to widen that turn. And be careful on exit, not again the 1x. Gradually reeling in these cars ahead. Down a fifth around that corner. And that looks a little bit tight up ahead. Looks like they've survived it. Having a private little battle, and I'm about to join it. A lot of space behind me, a lot of clear track behind. Let's rotate tight on that and accelerate out. Get a nice early turn in, take a huge amount of curb there. Run a bit wide. Gotta be careful there. One of the things when you go to any track is to learn the track limits, learn how much of the corners you can cut. Have a look down his inside. Partly there I'm having a look down his inside, not for the pass, I just want to make sure I can see the brake markers. Very careful about, very close to hitting him there, another car off. Again, when you have that extra speed, it's very easy to go through the back of them. You've got to be aware of that. Probably could have been a bit wider there. Back on the gas. And get onto the brake pedal to rotate. Make sure I'm going to get the apex. And really work hard to get on that inside there. That's not bad. Am I going to be able to squeeze down his inside? Nope. Had a brief look down his inside, but thought better of it. I've got the speed of these guys, so I'll take them sooner or later. I don't want to end up taking us both out doing something silly. Okay, the white car struggling there. Let's see if I can... No. Got that wrong again. I've got no pressure from behind, so I can afford to take my time here. Didn't do that very well. Really got to get back onto the rear of this car and put pressure on the driver. Again, nice and early, take a lot out of that curb there. And take too much there. Yeah, I just bailed out of that. Sometimes you've just got to eat the 1x. If I'd have been too aggressive trying to keep it on track, I would have spun there big time. You always got to be aware of what the car wants to do. And if it wants to go wide, then sometimes you just have to let it go wide. Okay, right in the rear end of this guy. Get it onto that apex and accelerate out. Very careful not to go into the back of him. If I can get a good exit out of the next corner. That's what I'm looking for here, just to get a good exit. Go on, accelerate out, let's go for it. See if I can squeeze down his inside. No, I'm too far back. Another possible, if I can get down this, force him to take the inside, but no, he's gonna go on the inside there. Oh, no, he's overcooked it. Yep. He just got a little bit over ambitious. I think he saw me in his rearview mirror. But that's the thing about putting pressure on him. I tried to get him off his normal line. If you can get people, even if you can't pass them, if you can get them off the normal line, get them to do something they're not familiar with, because he won't have practiced that. So if you can get them off the normal line doing something they're not familiar with, that's all about forcing error. See if I can go down on the outside here. Yep, I've got him. Let's not overshoot this corner. Can't see anything in the right mirror. Looks like an iRacing bug. Okay, now I just need to stretch away from these guys behind us. Again, let's not run wide here. Now I've got that clear track, I can afford to just push it hard. Or even semi-hard really. I'm not pushing it as hard as I can do, but I can be a little bit more aggressive. I'm not having a back up for people. There's some good clear track behind. Bit of clear track in front at the moment. Down in the 5th, on the tight on the curb. Here we go. Gaggle of 3 cars up ahead. Nearly got that wrong there. A little bit of a wiggle on the downshift a second. Coming around the corner now behind me. There we go. Took a lot of that curb on the corner quickly onto that, and then you can cut that corner there a little bit. It's very dicey cutting the corner there. Can easily get even a slow down penalty. Down a 3rd. Rotate hard on that. Give yourself a little bit of room for the turn here. And back on the gas. No, didn't take that corner that well. Should have cut. Really should have cut across that corner there. Down a 2nd. This is a really hard corner to rotate around. Okay, we're closing on this battle now. Working hard to avoid the 1X. Really got to drag it around there. Didn't quite get it right. It's surprising how much effort you need to put in to get it to rotate around there to line yourself up properly for the next corner. And get it onto the curb. Still can't see anything out of the right mirror. Looks like this guy's dropped behind a little bit. I think they might have traded positions. This is the slowest of the 3. They've maybe been picked off over a few laps. And now he has me behind him. Yeah, lots of clear track behind. Taking a very wide line into there. Okay, now's the time when you start to study the driver ahead. See, his line is all wrong going through there. He wants to be a lot wider and take a lot more of that curb. So has he got to slow down there? He must have got to slow down there. I think he took an awful lot of the inside there. I would not be surprised if he got a slow down penalty. Just slowing a bit early for this guy. He just seems to be going straight on. I'm guessing he got a slow down penalty or something. I don't know what happened to him. No, it's still there. Yeah, I'm guessing he got a slow down penalty and had to pull out for that. It wasn't going all that fast into the corner. Maybe he just wanted to get out of the way. Anyway, that's done with now. It's time to concentrate on the 2 drivers ahead. Let's just drag it around this corner. A little bit of dirt thrown up there. These guys having a real battle. If I'm lucky, they'll take each other out before I get there. Get rotated around. I really should be taking more of the inside there. Nice bit of clear track behind, always good to see. The worst position you can be in is if you're coming up behind a battle like this and you've got somebody tight behind you or coming up fast behind you. Ideally you want to sit and watch them a little bit and you wait for them to take each other out. And then if you have to, then make a move after maybe a couple of laps or whatever. It's a real nightmare if you kind of have to do it right now because of the guy behind you. And you don't want to be defending your position against someone behind you when you've got a battle going on up ahead too. Well, yeah, we're closing up on these three. About to join their party. Yeah, these guys got a bit of yeah, catching this guy fast. Can I go down his... Yeah. I've got that guy can move over onto the line. This must be a lapped car here. Oh, the blue car's taken, obviously gone way too deep in there. Okay, I'm 6th rated driver in this field, and this guy's rated 9. As you can tell by the number on his car. So in theory he shouldn't be all that slower than me. But let's see. I'm going a little bit wide here, almost went into his back end. Bit untidy. Oh, I've got him for speed here, easy. Oh, a little bit of contact. And a little bit of contact there. The guy behind me has seen that issue and has kind of gone a little bit too deep. I really didn't have anywhere else to go there. I was right over on the right side of the track. I think the guy behind saw me struggling with him and having that little bit of contact, and has just gone a little bit too deep trying to capitalise on that. See if I can get this place. Now this place is for 4th. I'm in 5th position right now. I've easily got the speed of this guy. Okay, I've got a lap I think in order to get it done. Let's screwed that corner up, but I can catch him pretty easy. Gone way wide, but then again so have I. I've gone terribly wide there. That's completely made a mess of that. That hasn't done me any favours at all. Okay, from 20th to 5th, let's see if I can make 4th. Okay, I know I'm faster all the way through this section that's coming up. See, right on his rear end straight away. Ah, didn't handle that very well. Back on the gas. Now this is right, and just accelerate through. See if I can pass here. Come on. Should have been braver there. But even so, I don't think I would have been able to pass. Lights off, come on, let's go. No, I'm not going to be able to do it down here. Oh, that was close. Ah, but he's screwed up the chicane and come across. Can I pass? No. Ah well. Thought I had him there at the last corner, but he was, you could say, he's a little bit aggressive coming back on the track there, but you know, if I'd have maybe gone a little bit wider, could have avoided him. But so that's the race at Spa in the iRacing C-Spec and the Ruf Cup. And I've got to say, it's a pretty decent race for me. Coming out of the pits in 20th position and finishing 5th. That's the right mirror's still black. Yeah, I mean, I quite like this track. The one thing that I really dislike about it is the incident points. You know, it seems, I've always felt it's just far too pedantic about it, giving out incident points. There are certain, I mean, right across iRacing you'll see inconsistencies. For example, the first turn at Watkins Glen, we have that huge runoff area on the left. And La Source to me is pretty much an identical case. You've got that huge runoff area on the left there. So you're not gaining time by going over there. You're actually losing time. But you'll still get a 1x. It's very easy to pick up a lot of 1x's on it. You know, you get disqualified if you get 17, and it for being a reckless driver, and really you're not being reckless picking up 17 incident points at Spa. Slow corners have always been my problem, so La Source and the bus stop are struggles for me. See, here's another well, just avoided that 1x there. Overall, it's a great track. It's just, I wish it wasn't so punishing on misdemeanors. Now let's see if I can find the pit lane entrance. No idea where it is yet, but yeah, pretty satisfying race, pretty decent race for me. I'm quite happy with that result. And I can't find the pit lane entrance. Is that the pit lane entrance? Doesn't look like the pit lane entrance. I've just got a 1x for going off there. Where's the pit lane entrance? And this guy's doing donuts. I'll just avoid this guy doing donuts, who doesn't seem to be aware of the fact that I'm here. But where is the pit lane entrance? Just as well I'm not having to stop for tyres and fuel. And still have no idea. Well, what I'll do is I'll just park it here. So that was the Ruf Cup race in the iRacing C-Spec. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.